I'll be back.
So, Oni, this is a debriefing. I need a detailed account of your recent mission with Kingpin and Scheherazade.
We killed several of Legion's fiercest warriors. Now I sit talking to you.
Oni, while I respect that you are a man of few words, I still need you to be more generous with the specifics.
First, we swore blood oaths to band against Legion.
Yes, I know. I recruited each of you.
No, the three of us. We call ourselves the Firing Squad.
Ça marche.
So, we infiltrated the enemy lair to right injustice, to show them the judgment of heaven is swift.
Deeper into Wonderland we go.
Legion unleashed their troops upon us. First there was Ivory Eagle, tender and unpracticed in the ways of conflict.
Ivory Eagle? That was their name?
Yes.
Curious. We don't have anyone with that codename in our intel file.
Next were the Serpent Devils, experts in close combat.
Serpent Devils. How colorful. Go on, what next?
We engaged in bloody conflict.
Naturally.
One after another, we consigned each to an early grave, including Darting Fox and Nimble Wolf.
So, all these mighty warriors. How did you know their names? Did they stop to tell you before you engaged in bloody conflict?
I know everything. Second to last were the Iron Vipers, who waged war from afar.
You know, this whole thing has the flavor of some third-rate martial arts movie.
I can only tell you what I witnessed.
Yes then, on with it.
We engaged in a violent struggle. Finally, with the Vipers defeated, there was one left standing in our way. Dreadful Thunder, who moved like a turtle, but struck like a snake.
Of course.
Yes!
And like those before him, he too did fall. And that is the tale of the Firing Squad.
But what about the weapon?
Weapon? There was no weapon.
You are certain?
Yes.
Kingpin, you may enter.
What did Oni say?
That's none of your concern. I want to know what you say.
I don't know. It was like an action movie, know what I mean? You know, there was guns blasting, bodies dropping, shit exploding everywhere.
I need you to be more specific.
Like about which movie?
No, about the events.
Right. So first we get there and it's quiet as a mausoleum. I'm thinking, hey, is this the right place?
Access granted.
All roads lead to Legion.
But then we get in this room, right? And it's like, bow, bow, bow! Legion everywhere.
What about the Ivory Eagle?
The Ivory what now?
You did not fight a man called the Ivory Eagle?
No, as I was saying, they had enough troops down there to start a war.
Interesting. Go on.
But we were systematic about it, just taking them apart one by one. Then we get into this hallway. Then I think it was another hallway.
Strong.
No, hold up. It was a room with like 10 robots ready to throw down.
10? Really?
My deal.
Nah, maybe it was more like 2. But these weren't like your regular robots. Nah, these robots were hard, man. They must have been juicing or something.
You'll die. I feel nothing. The enemy is weakening. This one must be silenced. I will not weaken. I feel nothing.
And after we knocked their robot dicks in the dirt, we cut out of there.
And what of the weapon?
The weapon? Oh, right. So the robots were the weapons, but we, you know, had to destroy them.
Thank you, Kingpin. That is all.
Anytime.
Scheherazade, you may enter.
Greetings.
So, your cohorts have entertained me with two rather inventive fictions. Now, I want the truth.
Of course.
Start from the beginning.
Just a moment.
A door, she said curiously. The three of us entered, silent as the snow.
I think we tripped the alarm.
What alarm?
It is a silent alarm.
Then how do you know?
I hear everything.
We became one with the darkness. We were as shadows, appearing momentarily to deal death, only to disappear again.
Unauthorized access in progress. System breach occurred.
Oni, you were right about that alarm. You hearing anything else?
I hear death.
Death. Of course. Man, we should just turn around. What's so important we gotta come down here for?
We pressed on, the three of us never wavering in our errand.
Chapter of your story, Scheherazade!
Security has been called to the area.
Legion troops, do not give in to the enemy.
Bringing the target down now!
Watch your back! Scheherazade here!
Security dispatched for your safety.
All troops must fight to the last.
Where's my phone? Advance on Mayhem! Hold still!
Nearby security personnel inbound. Security has been called to the area.
Like your plan, Scheherazade!
Alright, we survived that. Just barely. Now what? Probably some 10-foot tall motherfucker come to tear us to pieces. See? Told y'all!
I feel nothing.
With our last enemy cut down, we finally found it. The very reason for our quest.
This thing, it's in the box?
Yes.
Then let's get it and get the fuck out of here. I ain't waiting for them to send relief.
Having secured our prize, we slipped out into the night, leaving no trace save the bodies of the fallen.
It's an empty box. Is this some sort of joke?
No, the technology is in my possession. It's safe, no harm will arise from it. Let's just say I've developed a certain emotional attachment to it.
All right. I trust you. Don't make me regret it.
How is the technology?
We calling him Chili now.
I prefer Mr. Fuzzlebuzz.
Call him what you want, but remember, we must be discreet. Persephone is a complete despot about her no-pets policy. Skills upgrade.
We need you at the
Yubitsume is the Yakuza punishment of severing a finger if you fail. Notice how I have all my fingers.
Persephone would like to speak with you.
Agents, what we have done in our battle against Legion has shaped us as people. Some are better for it, others perhaps not so much. But alas, we cannot unring the bell. Had he chosen a different path, Dr. Osmond Timor would be known as the greatest scientific mind of our age. Instead, he labored in obscurity for decades, serving only one master, the Morning Star, who recognized Dr. Timor's genius. In time, he unlocked the secrets of dark matter and the crystals that power the exotic weaponry of Legion. Death rays, blaster tanks, murder bots, an unstoppable army to conquer the world. But this was only the beginning. If he and the Morning Star succeed, they will annihilate all we know, love, and cherish in this world.
The crew's all here, right?
Hey, people, let's do this.
Ready to roll out.
Pedal to the metal. Maybe after this we could tow a cruise line. Going for a walk, are we?
Well, it doesn't appear that Gremlin has suffered any ill effects from having her mind uploaded to the Legion network. In fact, it has proven to be a benefit for us.
How's that work?
Her memories have identified a massive project Dr. Babylon has been working on. She's having recurring visions of Aisha's lair. We've been there before, so I'm uploading the location to your SIN now. Her memory is a bit jumbled, but I think we should be able to piece everything together in time.
I speaking to where? Oh, right. So I keep seeing Aisha over and over again. And every time the name Damocles pops up. I'm trying to remember what Damocles is, but I can't focus with that dang song playing on repeat in my head. I think Damocles must be related to that giant robot Aisha was building.
That robot is super dead.
Maybe that was just a prototype? I keep seeing a robot with legs.
So is Damocles the final version? Why does Babylon need a giant robot so badly?
I don't know, but I wonder if it's still here. Check behind that door.
Come on in.
What's all this? Ready to get the started, Glory?
Testing, testing. Awesome sauce. I shut off Legion's communication jammer, thanks to the little peek I got into their security network.
Be careful that they don't use the connection to hack into the SIN. I'm placing safeguards, but they won't hold forever.
What do you think, Gremlin? This look familiar?
Well, I was part of some kind of code for an AI, so look for a computer or something.
It's all you, Gremlin.
They've detected us. Clear the room while I search the database.
We're here! Woo! How you gonna stop me now? Get me in there and I'll put the real hurt on.
Here we go. Steel Toe and Aisha were building an AI, but their work was incomplete.
Oh yeah! Ariadne had to finish the AI for this Damocles thingy. That's why she needed my brain.
Okay, no giant robot here.
That looks familiar. I saw Ariadne go down that hatch on the security footage, and she had a giant robot with her too.
The hatch opens on a tunnel. It goes straight across the city and ends at the Ancestral Temple?
All right, Agent, I'm cutting the connection. It's too dangerous to keep an open line to the Ark much longer. We'll see you topside.
Friday, what is the status?
Ariadne built a giant robot named Damocles.
I think she stuck it under that temple fort.
Then we must secure the Ancestral Temple at all costs. Babylon must not be allowed to launch that robot.
Persephone, do you know what's going on?
One should know better than to pose such a question. Adieu.
No biggie. Hurry back.
You are now entering the Ancestral Temple complex. Here.
Who called in all the Legion guys?
Shapoopy! Looks like they have a force field around the entrance, too.
Look for a shield generator. We must get inside and find Damocles. That's what untapped.
Beyond this temple complex.
Opening up on Mayhem!
Legion is massing their forces. They must be protecting Damocles.
This doesn't look good, Glory.
This is so strange. You'd think a giant robot would stick out like a sore thumb.
Persephone's orders are to capture this temple. Destroy these weapon caches and vehicles.
Whoa, aspetta! Who's destroying what vehicles?
Relax, they're just Legion vehicles.
Those vehicles are innocent. They never... Wait a minute. I know those fenders. Those are Bianchis. That son of a bitch is the reason I lost my hand.
We have a giant robot to capture, Quarter Mile. Your vendetta is a secondary objective at best. It will be easier to search for Damocles once Legion's weapons are destroyed.
I'm surprised by how well they hid it. I mean, Damocles is a big boy. Or girl. I really didn't get a look at its plugs.
Don't leave any caches of weapons. We don't want them used against us later. Great job, Agent. You've almost secured the temple. Keep going.
Your stupid drone doesn't impress me, Fortune! I could have been a hand model, but now... Agent, get those vehicles out of my sight!
Great. But it looks like they're trying to call in support. Go destroy their network infrastructure.
They don't call me the dozer for nothing.
Being efficient doesn't mean you can't make an impression.
Come worship under the stars in our open-air temple area.
All right, Agent. Take out those communication modules.
I'll put these guys in the dead book.